Welcome back to So Delicious Kitchen. I am Sophia, and today I'll be cooking a roast chicken dinner, which is a traditional English Sunday dinner. I'll start off by roughly crushing the garlic, slicing the onion into wedges. I've already washed the rosemary and the thyme, and I'll use all of these four ingredients to stuff the chicken. Next, I'm just running some cold water into a pan. I'm also adding some white vinegar. This is what I'll use to wash the chicken in after I've cleaned it. After cleaning and washing the chicken, I'm just adding some black pepper, some chicken seasoning, and a bit of dry rub jerk seasoning for extra flavour. I know it's not a traditional English way of seasoning chicken, but I'm Jamaican and this is my take on a traditional English roast dinner. This is what So Delicious Kitchen is all about. Taking a traditional dish and adding my own flavours, my own twists, and my own creativity. As you can see, I've stuffed the chicken with the garlic, the onion, the rosemary and thyme that I prepped earlier. I've also added a whole Scotch bonnet pepper in there to give it even more flavour. Now I'm just going to add it to a baking tray that has been oiled, and then I'll put it in the oven to roast on a medium heat for 2 hours. While the chicken's in the oven, it's time to prep the potato. Peel them and cut them. Wash them and put them into boiling water with a little salt. Then leave them to boil for 10 minutes. While the potato is parboiling, I'm just making a seasoned flour mixture, which is plain flour and some all-purpose seasoning. I'll use this to coat the potato in before putting it in the oven for roasting. This helps the potato to be nice and crispy on the outside. After 30 minutes of cooking, take the chicken out of the oven and baste it. This just means to scoop up the oil and the juices from the pan and pour it back over onto the chicken, which will help to keep the chicken moist while it's roasting. After parboiling the potato for 10 minutes, drain them in a colander and add them back to the pan. Then add some oil, the seasoned flour, and just shake the potatoes in the pan to rough up the edges a little bit, because when the seasoned flour is added onto that and it's roasted, that's what's going to give it that crispy texture. After putting the potato in a baking tray, I'm adding some thyme, some rosemary and some garlic. Also drizzle a bit more oil on, and then I'll bake that in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. Add some stuffing mixture to a bowl, add a little butter, gradually pour on hot water whilst mixing. Then when it's all mixed in, cover with cling film and leave for about 15 minutes before rolling into balls. After 2 hours of roasting, remove the chicken from the pan, drain off the excess oil, but we want to keep the juices in because we're going to deglaze the pan. And then that's just pouring our hot water in the pan, just mixing that around to get all that bits from the chicken that the chicken's been roasting. And then we're going to pour that in a pan, saucepan, and then pour on some hot water onto that and then whisk it. And while it's all whisked out, we're just going to basically add more hot water onto that, add a bit of gravy granules, and then that's our gravy for our roast dinner. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.